Heath Slater has been presented as mostly a jobber in the majority of his WWE career, but Heath Slater actually won an amateur boxing competition by the name of Golden Gloves. Chris Jericho is much tougher than most people realize. Back in WCW, he had a backstage fight with Goldberg, where he put Goldberg in a headlock. Then, back in 2016, Chris Jericho actually had a near fight with Brock Lesnar. There's not very many men who would go toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar, and Chris Jericho is one of them. Baron Corbin is a former NFL player, a former Golden Gloves boxing champion, and a former grappling champion. And when you look at him, it's not too surprising when you tell somebody that Baron Corbin is a tough guy. Sin Cara is another wrestler who's also had many backstage fights. One of them included Sheamus, where he beat the crap out of Sheamus. Then another one with Simon Gotch of the Vaudeville, and Sin Cara got the better of the fight. Shelton Benjamin is a former amateur wrestler who has a 122-10 record in high school, a 36-9 record in college, and came close to competing once in the Summer Olympic Games. Dolph Ziggler was a college wrestler at Kent State University, and at one point he actually had the most wins in Kent State history, 121 wins to be exact. And recently Dolph Ziggler was inducted into the Kent State Hall of Fame. Before coming to WWE, Jack Swagger went to school at the University of Oklahoma. There, he was a two-sport athlete, doing football and wrestling. He was a second-string defensive tackle, and also he became a two-time All-American amateur wrestler. Because of Swagger's raw brute strength, he's actually injured several wrestlers in the ring. Chad Gable and Jason Jordan are former amateur wrestlers who are currently on the SmackDown brand. Gable had a much more successful amateur career than Jordan, competing at the 2012 Summer Olympic Games, where he won his first match but lost his second. Besides wrestling in New Japan Pro Wrestling before he came to WWE, Shinsuke Nakamura competed in mixed martial arts, going 3-1. Brock Lesnar is definitely the toughest guy in professional wrestling. Brock Lesnar is a former NCAA college wrestling heavyweight champion and a former UFC heavyweight champion as well.